Big up people in the building, abs in the building, Waffle TV show. Here we go. Listen, man. Inspired today by Northside. Northside just dropped something in the group chat about Man City getting rid of players. So you know what I'm going to do today? I am going to do an 11 of players that need to get out of our club. It's going to be backed up with a squad, and there's going to be other players in there as well. So before we do anything, make sure you slap the likes, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and listen, we can debate it in the chat as much as you want. But my name is Abs Berta today. Yeah, I am the new sporting director. I've come into the club and I've identified players that I do not want in this club anymore. So let's do an 11 first of players that I don't want in this team. So let's get to it. Okay, let's bring up the lineup builder. I'm going to start with that first. What's going on here? So let's share this screen. I don't know how easy or hard this is going to be because I haven't prepared. But we're going to try something anyway. So let's bring up the lineup builder first and foremost. And has it rendered properly? There it is. It's doing some craziness at the moment. Skip the ads. Skip ads. Whatever, man. Let me just make the screen a little bit smaller if I can. Okay, so let's think of players. So goalkeepers, we got how many goalkeepers we got, man? Let's bring up the actual keepers that we have as well. So let's go Arsenal. So we're going to go to the Arsenal actual football club and let's look at the goalkeepers because we're going to need a wasteman goalkeeper out. Oh, just seen that Wanyeri is close to signing a 5-year deal. That's good news. That's very good news. New merch in the place as well. But anyway, let's go to the team anyway, yeah? So we know the goalkeeper that's going to be here straight away. Do you know what? I don't like this. I don't like this way this is set up. So let me change it slightly. That's better. So the first person, and remember, this is a clear out full 11, yeah? This is a clear out basement bucket. Get out of my team 11. So the first name who's going to be in goal, and it's going to be no other player than Neto. So Neto's going in at the back because this guy cup tied when he came to Arsenal. First game played like he was like a centre back taking the ball out. Lost control when there was an attack against us against begins with G. I can't remember the name. I forget so much. But anyway, ball lobbed over him or literally shot over him as he was like in no man's land. So he's the first person that needs to get out of my club. So let's put Neto in there first. Let's put Neto in there. So let's put Neto in there. Chat, if you've got any special requests, let me know. Oh, not that Neto, not that Neto. It's the wrong Neto. See? Here he is, Brazilian goalkeeper Neto. He goes in there straight away. He's a player that I don't want. I think we're looking at other goalkeepers, but he can get out of my club. Big up to Stepsy in the building, man. Hope you're well, my bro. Next player on the list. So when it comes to right backs, I can't think of many right backs. So we might just have to maybe just wing it a bit. Let me look at the team. But in terms of defenders, oh, do you know what? I'll tell you who's getting out of my club. Injury prone. This is gonna be quite easy actually. This is gonna be easy. So the next player I'm looking to move on is, now for me, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me, but I think Tomiyasu was only good in his first season. Second season, I thought a lot of mistakes kicked in. You know, obviously he's got his injury record, but I'm not talking about that. I thought his touch was a bit suspect. Yeah, he was very tenacious, you know, very, you know, I would say courageous type of defender, can play right back, left back, even in the centre back his position as well. But for me, there were a few times where I just felt his touch let him down, and he did have a few stinkers, and because of his injury record, he needs to go. He's on 100k plus a year, you know, and for me, you can't be at a club claiming 100k and then no one even knows where you went. No one knows where you went, mate. Do you know what I mean? You just disappeared off the face of the earth. So I blame Northside for this, by the way, Steps. Yeah, Northside put it in my head. Pause. You know, of two players that are going to be leaving. Players that are going to be leaving Man City. So I just decided to take the idea and use it on Arsenal. Next player that needs to get out of this club, that needs to go. It's going to be Kivior, I think. Kivior's the latest one to go. I think he needs to go. He's rubbish. He's not made an impact at Arsenal. He's a sideways guy, and he's just lame. So he can go as well. Yeah, he can get out of my club as well. Right, so here, Kivior. This back four is going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit like players out of position, but I don't care at this moment in time because these players need to get out of here. Next player. Now, some of you may think, oh, you know what, you shouldn't go and stuff like that, yeah? But for me, if I'm putting a player, it's going to be... Ooh. Now, this one's a difficult one now. Actually, no, it's not. For me, and as much as I love him, I think Tierney's got to go. Doesn't play enough games. It's not because I don't think he's a good player. He's a very good player, but for some reason Arteta doesn't suit our type of play. I don't get it because if anything, other players should be going before Tierney. I would personally keep Tierney, but I'm not keeping a player that's hardly being played. You know what I'm saying? So for me, Tierney has to go. And I wish him all the best, but he's just not playing. And for that, he needs to go. So Tierney on the left. And it's sad because you know what, yeah, I'm not wanting him to go based on he's not a good player. I just think that a player like that, you've got to love and let them go, innit? And for me, Arteta's really handled the situation with Tierney really bad. He's kept a player that he's not going to play, you know, and he's just used him as far as I'm concerned. So no respect towards Arteta for that. And that's one of the reasons as well why I don't really like this manager as well, with the way he treats players. So we're missing one player. Do you know what, people? Yeah, people ain't going to agree with this, but the next player, see, I could either put him in midfield. No, I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Don't worry about the positions, people. Yeah, okay. Let me put big up to Hyper Protagonist in the building, man. I hope you're well, my brother, man. The next player I'm going to put in here, I'm going to switch up the positions a little bit, yeah? So it's going to be Zinni. Now, for me, Zinchenko was always about being a squad player. It wasn't about him playing at left back, which was astounding. So I'm just gonna put him just like that. It doesn't matter about the back four now, positions and stuff like that. The inverting thing, he needed to be a midfielder, inverting, not a left back inverting, because he can't defend to save his life. So for me, that makes up the back line of the back four. Not good enough. Look at that. Look at that team so far. That back four is leaking goals, yeah? Leaking goals. Look at it. Disgracia. Absolute disgracia of the defence. Look at it. Obviously, Tomiyasu and Tierney, I rate them. Well, do I rate them as much? I rate Tierney, but Tomiyasu, I don't rate his injuries. You know, what do they say? You know, being fit is the best ability or whatever kind of thing, whatever. So that's my back four for now. Midfield, first player coming out, it's got to be Jorginho. He's got to go. Jorginho has to go. He's got to go. Not a lot of people going to agree with this. Next one. This is easy. This is so easy for me. People not going to agree with this, but for me, wrong move, wrong time, and it's Marino. I don't think he should be wearing an Arsenal shirt. He's not good enough. Yes, he scored a couple of goals up front for us, but that just goes to show, yeah, he's so crap in midfield that we've had to put him up front. You know, you get the player in your team, yeah, when you're playing football, yeah, and they're not really that good. So you just say, just stick them up front, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, because if you put them in defence, they're just going to get twisted up. Do you know what I mean? Or you put them in goal, they're just rubbish in goal. Do you know what I mean? But you need that player, so you just put them up front. Yeah? Just to like cause, you know, trouble and, you know, bounce into people and stuff like that. So Marino, he's definitely getting, he definitely has to go. Get Marino out. Right, next on the chopping block in midfield. Ooh, this is getting difficult now. This is getting difficult now. But we can also involve players that are on loan as well. So let's go to the Arsenal players on loan. Let's have a look at the Arsenal players on loan. Arsenal players on loan. And there's one player in particular I can't stand. Yeah? Can't stand him. Yeah? And that's Tavares. So it's either Lokonga. He's the centre mid. Yeah. So the next player, and I know Stepsy done all right at your team, but you know what? For Arsenal, he's not good enough. He's not good enough for us. So he can get in there and get out of my club. So let's put him in there. Actually, I'm not going to put him in as a 10. Maybe I'll do a 4-3-3. Let's do a 4-3-3. Let's get Tavares in there. Not Tavares, Lokonga. Sambi Lokonga. Look at that. Look at that midfield, man. Look at that creative midfield. That midfield, I'm telling you, man. That midfield there would bore the living life out of me. Absolute weapon, that midfield, man. Can you imagine it? Absolute weapons, those guys. Yeah. Oh, I'm cringing myself with that midfield. It's just so dead. Okay, so let's do the forward line now. Let's do the forward line. So, skip that. So, next person on the chopping block is a Brazilian that is only featured, I think, once for us. Is he not even on here? Is this guy not even on here? He's not even... Have we already got rid of him? Have we already got rid of him or what? Where is he? Marquinhos. Why is he on here? His name's Marquinhos, yeah, but he's not even on. That's how crap he is, yeah. That's how rubbish he is. That's how rubbish he is. He's not even on here. Where is he? Hold on, people. I'll be back in a sec. Give me a second. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hold on, people. I'll be back in a sec. Big up, people. Big up to Why Not in the building, man. Hope you're well, my brother. Do you know what? I totally agree with you. This Marquinhos guy, I think he's AI. I think he's AI, but we can talk about him afterwards. He makes the squad anyway. He makes the squad of get outs to me. But there's another person we can put on there as well. Don't worry, people. We've got loads of people. We've got loads of people. So, next person. You can put Nelson in there. Let's put Nelson. Let's put Reese in there. Reese! Let's get Reese on there. Wasteman. Okay, decent player, but not good enough for Arsenal. Injured at the moment. At Fulham, not really doing much. So he needs to go. Actually, let me put him on this side, actually. Because the next person I'm going to bring out, you've heard of Patrick. Yeah, do you know, that's a good, you know what, I wasn't even thinking about him, you know, that's a good shout. That is a very good shout. Let's put this guy in. Is there another NPC as well? Where is he? Am I going crazy? Oh, he's got an eye. He's got another eye. See, he's not even the original Vieira, man. Look at him. Look at him. He's not even... Look. He hasn't even got the original Vieira name. So look at that. The last person. Look at that. That team there. You see that team there? What a team, mate. Imagine an Arsenal 11 playing They will smack up most teams, this team. Look at that team. Yeah, let's do the bench. Let's do the squad. Yeah. So we've got Marquinhos. Can you actually do a bench on here as well? I don't think you can. But anyway, let me just do a screenshot of this so I can post it up on my own thing. But anyway, let's talk about the bench anyway, yeah? So that's my 11 for Arsenal so far. So the bench, you've got Lokonga, you've got Tavares, who to be fair is having a decent... do you know what? I missed out? Do you know what? Okay, I think I can probably do 2 11s. But let's see if we can do another 11. Let's go on to the. Let's see if we can do another 11, people. Let's do player count. Oh, player count 5. Okay, we'll do it like this. So this is the other side, people. Yeah. Right. So we all know that we need to get rid of this guy. Yeah. The wingers are going to be easy. Sterling. Gotta go. I don't think Setford's young, isn't he? He's a young goalkeeper, but so he's I don't know whether to send him, but I don't know. If we bring in another goalkeeper, is he going to get a chance? I doubt it very much. Another person that needs to go as well. Do you know what? I'm doing another 11. I'm crazy like this. So I'm putting Setford on there. Yeah. I know he's a young goalkeeper, but still he can go as well. We're not Charity FC right now. We're a team that needs to win. Yeah. We need to. He's going. Don't worry about Peruvian. He's going to be there, mate. Don't worry about that. Right, where's Setford, man? Setford and Toe. Tommy Setford. Am I being a bit harsh on this guy? Yeah, I'm going to be harsh anyway. I don't care. He's got to go. You know, I don't think he's going to make it. I don't think he's going to be on here. Yeah. He's not on here yet because he's a baby. So forget about him. We'll keep Neto in goal for the moment, yeah? Keep Neto because we know Neto's got to go. Okay. So this is closer to home now, players that I really want to get rid of. People are going to be shocked by this one, but how do you spell his name? How do you spell it? How do you spell cauliflower's name? I don't want him. I don't want Calafiori. I don't think he's good enough for Arsenal. He's always injured. He doesn't know his position. You know, I'm stuck with this player. Yeah, I don't know. You know, everyone's just on the hype thing with this guy. Yeah, because he's a good-looking brother. He's got long hair. He's Italian. But for me, nah, man. He needs to go, man. He needs to go. Injured again, on duty with Italy. That's not going to help us next season, especially with the World Cup and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and the guy costs a decent amount of money, so he needs to go. He needs to go. Calafiori, get out. Let's put Sterling here because that's his position, isn't it? On the left, Sterling. Let's put him here. On the left, we know who this is. Stinkanelli. No brains. He's got to go. You know what? I haven't got time for sentiments, people. I haven't got time for sentiments. For me, Odegaard isn't it. Odegaard is not it. I'm putting him on. Do you know what? As a squad player, yes. But for me, he's got to go. He has to go. Listen, my name's Abs Berta, and I'm telling you who I want in this team. And for me, Odegaard should be replaced because he's another one that doesn't know how to play his position. Yes, he had a good season 2 seasons ago, but he stinks. He absolutely stinks. So he can go as well. He can go as well. Yeah, you think I'm harsh? I don't care. I do not care. Tavares, he needs to get out of my club as well. Did I put Tavares in before? No, I didn't. Tavares, let's just put him in for now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to have a full 11 this time, but we can try. Tavares, Nuno, take his spot there. I don't think we've got many. Do you know what? We ain't got many centre backs, have we? So when Gabriel and Saliba go down, is it just Kivior that we have left? I think it is, isn't it? Let's just do a 3, whatever. 3-4-3. Who else? Let me put him here. Let me put him there. Let's put Sterling there. Well, there's 2 Sterlings. Odegaard, Sambi, Lokonga. I don't know if he was in the first one. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? See, I'm getting a bit muddied now. I know, I'm going to change him in a minute. I'm getting a bit muddied now, people, yeah, because I'm just trying to think who else needs to go. Who else can we get rid of? Our squad is so mash up at the moment. Oh yeah, there's another one that can go as well. Not fulfilled his potential at Arsenal, and you know, he's got the prophet's name. Peace be upon him. It is Jesus. I think for the amount of wages he's on right now, nah, he needs to go, mate. He needs to go. Let's get Fiero over here. You know, he's not. First season, 6 months, he was decent. After that, didn't see anything from him, so he can go as well. Another player as well. I can't find Marquinhos on here, you know. Oh no! Instead of let me change this brother to where is he? Where is he? Hein. He's not even on here, Hein. Where is he? That Carl Hein guy. Okay, so they can't find our goalkeepers. Not surprised. He almost went unseen by all the all-seeing eyes. Sorry, that's funny, man. Marquinhos would be in there, obviously. Our squad is so dead right now, yeah. Our squad is so dead. Do you know, as harsh as I am, beans, hind beans, as harsh as I am, this is who I'm putting in here as well. You're not going to cry right now, but he can go as well. He can go as well. Yeah. Him and him can go. I need killers in my team. I need players that are animals, that are beasts, that are not scared. Yeah. That know how to play. For me, it's all what's wrong with Arsenal at the moment. These type of players. He can go as well. He can go. But apart from that, I don't think I can actually put any more people in this squad, because who else is out on loan? Who I'm thinking part of the first team. I'm just trying to think. Is Patino still out on loan? I think he might be out on loan as well. Okonkwo. Let's put him on. Okonkwo. Hopefully I'll find him. Ocon. Yep. Get him in there. Don't even know if he plays for us anymore, but he will go as well on the chopping block. We've nearly made two teams anyway. Havertz is a beast, a tranquilized beast. We nearly made two teams. I can't think of anyone else. Anyone think of any players that are really not good enough for Arsenal anymore, that need to get chopped and get out of our club? I've already mentioned Tavares, Lokonga, Nelson. I can't find my Marquinhos, AI player. Players on loan. Let me see. Arsenal players on loan. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find any more information. Every Arsenal player on loan, 24-25. Let's have a look. Marquinhos, Lokonga, Tavares, Hein. Who else? Jack Henry Francis. Don't know who he is. Never heard of him. Vieira, Nelson, Sago. Ain't gonna make it. So yeah, there's not much really more, I think. Let's just make it a little bit. So let's take this guy out, remove. So this is probably the squad, yeah. Let's remove him. Remove that. I've already done Zinchenko on the first team. Now people are going to be losing their head, like, why are you getting rid of Odegaard? He's a good squad player. For me, Odegaard, man, do you know what I mean? He's just not it. He's just not it, man. Havertz is not it. We're going to be competing with the likes of City. If you look at City now, City are getting rid of experienced players that won them titles. We need to get rid of players. Patino was soldier. We need to get rid of players now that are not winning us anything. The back line is okay, but some of our midfielders, man, nah. We play one style, we play one way, and it's not good enough, man. We don't hardly ever play through the middle. It's all left, right, back, side, oops, upside your heads. That's all I see from this club, man. It's boring. We need to rip up this up. I'm Abs Berta, by the way, yeah. I'm bringing in my players. I'm bringing in my team now. Let's do a fantasy 11, yeah? Let's do a fantasy 11. Come on. You lot got time for that, yeah? Let's do a have a fantasy 11. Yay. Right. Can I refresh this page? Okay. Let's do a fantasy 11. Give me a goalkeeper that you guys rate highly, because I don't rate Raya highly like that. The way Raya let that ball slip through his hands against Chelsea, it was him. That if that were winning, people would have been cursing right now. Think of a good goalkeeper. Let me think of a good goalkeeper we can put in. This is the Arsenal fantasy world. This is the team that's going to win the Premier League. World class team. Think of a goalkeeper. Okay, I'm going to do all the thinking for you. World class keeper. Who we can have. Okay, so imagine if we didn't have David Raya. I'll put Jordan Pickford in. Nah, you're joking. Let's go for Oblak, yeah? Oh, Mangala. Yeah, we could go for him as well. Which one? Oblak or Man? It's the one who's good with their feet in it. So let's go for Man. How do you spell his name? How do you spell his name? What's the keeper's name? Maggiani, isn't it? What's it? Is it Onana? Is it? No, I'm joking. Mainan. I'm taking Oblak all day of the week, man. Forget Maggiani, man. Oblak. I'm taking Oblak. That just goes to show how good he is. 400k a week, yeah. We want the best. Oblak in goal. I'm keeping Timber as my right back. Yeah. Get at me, bro. Get at me. Yeah. I'm keeping William Saliba. Get at me. Get at me. I'm also keeping Gabriel. Get at me. This is where it changes now. Left back. Give me a top class, world class left back in his position. Would you take Theo Hernandez? Camavinga can play left back as well. Would you take a Camavinga? Let me just change the. I want you guys to decide. I'm just thinking who. Let me see. Let's do a 4. Let's do a 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3, 1. Yeah, let's just do that. Or we could do a 4, 3, 3. 4, 3, 3. Simple. I would probably. Oh, Nuno Mendes. That's a good one. That's a good one. He did hold up Salah the other day, innit? Top Portuguese midfielder. Let's get him in. Let's put him in. Mendes in. That's a good shout. Why not? That defense, man, is hard. Pause. That is a hard defense. Oh yeah, Grimaldo as well. Grimaldo as well. Who would you choose that out of Nunes, Mendes, and Grimaldo though? Who would be your choice? Who would be your choice? Remember, you got Grimaldo, DiMarco, Mendes, Vardio, Valde, Fernandez, Cucurella as well. He's had a very good season, but I can't stand him. So you've got those type of players as well. But anyway, you can go back to that. So midfield now. Who would we have in a world-class midfield? Who would we have? Who would we have in a world-class midfield? I'm just trying to think now. Do any of our players get in a world-class midfield? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you know what I'm putting in my midfield, people? This is what I'm putting in my midfield. Grimmers. We'll change that around in a bit. This is what I'm putting in my midfield, though. He definitely starts for me. Yeah. His little hair in it just goes all over the place, isn't it? Valverde's. Who else got? Oh, there's so many midfielders, man. There's so many midfielders. I do like Barcelona's midfield as well, man. They've got some ballers. Even McAllister. I do like McAllister as well, man, from Liverpool as well. I think McAllister's a baller, man. Does he get into my team though? I don't know. Midfielders are hard, man. It's a difficult one. Midfielders are difficult. Maybe Gomes, Camavinga, I don't know. Kimmich. You've got Bellingham. Oof, you got Rodri. Do you know who's going into my midfield? Yeah, sorry. This brother. Pedri, man. What a baller for midfield. For Barcelona. What a player. And do you know who else is going into my team as well? I'll probably do that up top anyway. I'll tell you who's going into my team as well. I'll just do that now. It's this brother. Words. Fantasies, man. Fantasy. Yeah. That team is looking. That team is looking bad at the moment. I don't care what anyone says. That team is looking mad. Barella instead of Valverde. Are you mad? Barella is a baller in as well, isn't it? He is a baller. But we can put Barella in there as well. Let's put Barella in there for a moment then. There we go, Barella. Who goes on the right for you? Who goes on the right? Fantasy football. Big up to the haters and the lovers. It's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to choose your team. This is going to be my Arsenal 11. I think the striker's going to be easy. I'm putting Isak there. So let me do that now. Isak's definitely going there. I'm putting him in there. Or Gyökeres. I'm taking Gyökeres as well. All right. Omo, yeah, Omo. Camera at 6. Roller and Omo at 8. Let's have a look. We're turning into Barca FC, isn't it? No, I'm keeping it as my team. Yeah, this is my team for now. But I would definitely change that. Who's your right? Who's your right? Who's your right wing? Who would you put on the right? I'm just trying to think of the. I like Rafinha. I think he's had a very good season. Um, does Palmer get into this team? By the way, does Palmer get into this team? Oh my God! How can I forget this player? Sorry, but this is going into my team. How can I forget my guy? Look at that. Look at that. Nah, man. Lamine. Look at that front three, people. Look at that front three. That front three is doing bits. Doing bits. Look at the front three. So that will be my fantasy 11. Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. We can turn it around. We can turn it around. We can put Wirtz in the 10. We can put him in. These two there. Pedri there. That's a bad boy team, man. That is a bad boy team. Look at that. Wow. Wirtz is a baller, man. But Wirtz on the right, I don't know. But Wirtz is a baller, man. I'm definitely got Wirtz in the team, man. Definitely. Wirtz is my guy. I like Wirtz. He's a baller, man. He's a big boy baller. But yeah, people, man, that's my fantasy 11. That's my Arsenal fantasy 11. If ever that can ever be pulled off, which doubt it, but that's just living in cuckoo land. So yeah, man, we've done the worst team, or I would say a team of outfits 11 of Arsenal players, including squad players, and we've done a fantasy team of an 11, and I'm sure you guys are going to put some comments in to say, oh, but you know what, why didn't you put this player in? And I'm going to say, oh, I forgot, I didn't really think about that player because I'm fasting, I'm forgetting about everything. But yeah, people, that was it. Big up to everyone for joining. Make sure you like the stream, make sure you sub if you're new. Big up to Why Not. Can't see AFC always today. Hyper protagonist is probably at work, and big up to Stepsy and all of them teams there. And we are out. Peace.